Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account 53-56. We're going to go ahead and we're going to finish out 53. We're going to get into chapter 54. Now, overall, guys, one of the things that I want to note within the campaign, which is making progression a lot easier going through here, is the introduction of collections. So you can see there are a lot of different teams, and I do have quite a few collections that are starting to work their way in as I do build these up kind of week after week. The collections in their entirety are replacing your class-specific artifacts and also the regular artifacts in their entirety, guys. It's only going to be a matter of time before they're completely kind of phased out, and also making it, again, a lot easier to go through campaign progression because the collections, the damage that they scale with the collections is kind of insane through there. So I'm hoping it isn't going to take too much of time to go through these or too many repeats in here, especially. And I want to see what this is going to do with the Thorin cheese, guys. Now, this, of course, still works with the Thorin cheese. I don't know if Brutus is going to be too powerful in here to actually get this to work and to get it to work essentially effectively. Just because with the Thorin cheese, I haven't seen the impact of what the collections do to Thorin, essentially, if it is going to make a big difference, because you'll notice that some of the heroes wearing collections, some of the heroes are no longer wearing Dur's artifacts. That's a good question. It's a really good question, guys. If we can get them to alt in here, I feel like there's alt 1, there's alt 2. If we would have hit Orin in that, it would have been done right there, guys. Now, also, we do have the Dreary Ball in here, and we also do have the Awakened version of Brutus. Now, of course, guys, we got to have Brutus die really early in here for this to work at all. All right, guys, it took a little bit of time, but we got it done just like we always do, guys. Thorin cheese definitely setting it down. So right there, we have the teleportation from Pippa. Brutus puts them all together. We have the link going on right in the back. Alt 1, Alt 2, boom, drops everybody. As long as it connects, we can make it work incredibly well. Then, of course, we still have the Alna Grezin here. I love the combination, guys. Now you put Ivan and you also put the Awakened version of Belinda in here, guys. It is just an alt fest. Belinda just runs over everybody ASAP, making it very, very quick work of all that. Now this one, interesting formation, guys, because of course we have an insane amount of crowd control in here. Now Mahira is going to, boom, crowd control everyone with the charm ability, and then just let everybody else do all the damage, guys. If the opponent is fighting themselves, it's very easy just to do the incredible amount of damage that Liberta and Lucilla do within there. And then this is an interesting one as well, guys. It is a 5-pull. That is right, old school 5-pull. We have Geralt in here, Queen, Iran, and Skarath within the 5-pull. You can see all the crowd control going on in here, guys. Now, of course, the dynamic of this is Geralt has a lot of crowd control, guys. Ezio, of course, has the instant death, but the other 4 heroes in this group have crowd control, which is kind of crazy. 160 here, 141 from Rem. This one, of course, 386 billion from Thorin in there, 420 from Belinda. Insane how much damage that Belinda still does. 154, 216 from that Awakened version of Leica. And then 181, again, the 5-pull still in there. Now, this is the formation that I've actually been running between them. And of course, this one, guys, is the double crowd control. So boom, crowd control from Emilia goes off the bat. Crowd control goes up right there with Leonardo. And then it's just a matter of very, very quickly that the Awakened version of Belinda just burns everybody else down. Now, of course, Tassie is a difficult one in here to take out, but still this formation doesn't have a problem. And I ran this formation actually in single formation through this entire chapter, guys. This has been really the go-to. Again, when you do the crowd control, it gives them the ability to amplify the energy, and you can see just how fast Belinda ults in there, guys. It's crazy, especially with Brutus in there as well. Might see a defeat in this one. Antandra is one that when you're fighting her, guys, right here in the bottom right or the bottom left of the enemy side, very, very fast, guys. If you don't take her down pretty quick, if she starts getting buffs up, really hard to kill. See right there, we had the ability to actually burn her down faster. So it made a really big difference in how fast we actually took that target down. And then of course, guys, with the crowd control, the energy regeneration with crowd control. I mean, they are already ulting multiple ults a couple seconds in. That is the reason why this team just absolutely dominates, guys. 243 billion damage right there, bringing us to 53-60. That's right. Let's look at our formations. And what are we on? 827. Again, I'm going to kind of shoot for somewhere around the 827 mark, which there's 784. Who do we got? Want to see if we don't have any Thorin cheese in here, which I do not see a Thorin cheese. I am liking this one, guys. We're going to go ahead and let it run. Now, you also notice that a couple that we actually don't have in here, guys. Interesting enough, the awakened version of Athelia and the awakened version of Sophia, which again, campaign formations are a little bit different than we normally see, which this one without Belinda is going to be just a defeat in just a couple moments. Now, also with this one, I max out Lava Tune. So Lava Tune is actually 30960, like we've seen with a lot of other heroes. So here I feel like we just need to get Belinda ult, and boom, that's what sparks it, guys. Once you trigger Belinda's first ult, you can see she melts everybody else in there, literally just drops everybody else. This one, double crowd control. Now we're still running Solus and Neve in here. Really strong with Mishka and Brutus because of the crowd control aspect. And then Neve, of course, buffs up the ads or the summons for Mishka and also for Solus. So they get double buffs out of there. Then we throw the Owl in there for the haste buff. This one, again, a little bit of a delay on both sides. Zolrath coming in fast, Leica bringing them in later. Makes a big difference, guys. And then, of course, Halos in here for the buffs. Damian here so no one can die. Shamira, if anyone dies, we can actually bring them right back. And we might have to fight this one twice. As much as I do hate fighting Zolrath, which most of you know, he is my #1 most hated, but Rigby dies first, guys. So Zolrath died, and then Rigby died. So Rigby actually died second in that one. And look at this. Boom. We have Robin Hood down here, guys. Got a little bit of crowd control going on. Have crowd control right here as well. Ivan, of course, throwing some buffs up on Mulan. And Mulan just locks it down really easy. And again, I was hoping with all of our collections we'd go through here earlier. And this one, the exact same, guys. It is the crowd control aspect. Crowd control right off the bat. Extended duration with Khazard. Then we have the Mesmerize effect. Extended duration because of Khazard. Liberta just takes him down one by one with the help of Ezio, making that chapter very short work, guys. 53 is done. Let's run through the damage. 536 billion right there from Leica. 248, 116, not too bad in there. And of course, 275, 250 billion from Damia, guys. Incredible. 454 billion there from Mulan. That is kind of broken on the amount of damage that she did. And then, of course, 200, 119 there. 203 billion from Liberta to go ahead and finish out that chapter in its entirety. Let's go ahead and look to the next chapter. And again, another chapter that I've never seen. We are in the Mirror Maze. There we go. Looks really plain. This looks super plain right there. Let's go ahead and collect these up though, guys. Boom, we get 20 red chests. We get 20 Stargazer Scrolls, get 100 more baits. And then, of course, we are into 54 at this point. Definitely going to start pushing some more progression in here as we get through these chapters, guys. But very cool to see into 54. So that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.